What exactly is this from?
Pistol.
Pistol?
Where are we going?
Cops are expected to uphold the law, but what happens when one of their own breaks it and tries to cover up a dark secret?
And I was like, oh, I got enough time.
Okay.
I turned, and as soon as I turned, just felt boom.
Her eyes are a little bit glassy, a little bit. I do not have a great sense of smell, but I think I smelled a little bit of odor of alcohol. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor, so right now you are under arrest. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Here are a few times when a cop's dark, hidden secret gets exposed. Starting off with a heartbreaking case of 23-year-old college student Janabi Kandula, which will cut deep into your soul as it exposes the horrific lack of empathy of a couple of Seattle cops.
I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
On January the 23rd, 2023 in Seattle, Officer Kevin Dave responded to a call about a possible drug overdose. But on his way to the scene, he was about to encounter a shocking and unexpected incident.
3 started supervisor start fire for a struck pedestrian.
Is it the same location, sir?
Negative, I'm going to be on Aurora.
Officer Kevin Dave struck 23-year-old college student Janabi Kandula as she was crossing the street. Shockingly, he showed no visible panic or remorse. Later, Officer Dan Ordira, vice president of the Seattle Police Officers Guild, arrived to assess the scene.
I'm sure TCIS is. And oh, he's good. He says, well, normally we don't give voluntary statements. And I said, hey, you're going to have to decide if you wanted to give a statement or not. But it does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. Otherwise, there would be other... What's that? Yeah. Otherwise, there might be other people arriving, correct?
It was safe to say that the response from both officers was infuriating. But what happens next is something even more shocking and heartbreaking.
Yeah, I mean, he's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. Yeah, lights and sirens. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's some... Initially... he said she was in a crosswalk. There's a witness that says no, she wasn't. But that witness could be different because I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either. I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. No, it's a regular person. Yeah. Yeah, just write a check. Just... Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
The lack of empathy shown by Officer Dan Ordira was jaw-dropping, but the dark truth didn't stay hidden. After the Bodycam footage was released and public outrage grew, Seattle police announced that Ordira had been resigned to a non-administrative role, a shockingly light consequence for laughing over the death of an ordinary person. Next is the case of Officer Hare, who acted inappropriately with a female suspect in the back of a police van, but ended up finding himself in an embarrassing and unprofessional situation.
You're gonna come with me to my car? Don't say that right now. Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle for me.
On August the 14th, 2023, around 8:38 p.m., San Diego police officer Anthony Hare responded to an auto theft arrest at Denver Street and Claremont Avenue in Bay Park. Among the suspects was a woman who quickly drew the officer's attention for all the wrong reasons.
Just listen to him.
Put your hands behind your back. There you go. Stay like that.
Why are you guys tripping like that? I can't
Follow
come
our
out.
instruction.
Listen to him.
I can't come out on
Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, with the knives on my fucking face, man.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Do not move. Just like that. Do not move. Don't move.
Why are you guys? Yeah, put your hands behind your back for me. Just like that, David.
Hey, can you guys get on him and
Yeah, we'll get her.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
My name is Israel, boy. How you doing? Man, a little scared. What the
We'll explain everything to you, man.
I know you're gonna spend everything.
Relax, all right?
Roll to your side. Bend your knees.
Ready? Take this one right here.
You got that going? No weapons or anything on you? Nah, nothing. Alright, yeah, for sure. Y'all can run me down and everything.
Alright, go ahead and stand up for me. Yeah, maybe it's easy.
Just roll over first, yeah. Roll over.
Bend that up there. And then I know it's
Wait, can you get the other one?
Yeah, hold on one second.
I'm a bit heavy.
Alright, any weapons? Okay, we're just gonna go to my car right here, okay?
After putting the suspect in cuffs, Officer Hare placed the woman in his van to transport her to police headquarters. But what seemed routine quickly spiraled as he found himself in a situation about to take a troubling turn.
You're gonna come with me to my car, so let's go.
Oh, who said it? You heard him when he said it.
Oh, let's go.
About asking me.
Yeah, this way. Walk across the street.
Not even on. He said he was gonna ask me. What's up? Why are you the only mean one right here?
I'm not mean.
Bro, you're the
I'm not
only
mean.
dick right
No,
here.
we can
Honestly,
talk more once we get into the car, okay? I got your.
Sorry for calling that, but.
I got your duffel, not your duffel bag, but the drawstring bag. I got all of that. Your makeup.
Not really. Like, when you're doing your job, I understand. You're doing your job. But I don't hate it like that. I just want.
Go, step inside.
Go. Hold on.
Put your feet inside. Perfect. Just a little bit more. I don't want to pinch your skin. Alright. Why are you asking that? What do you mean? I'm cool to you.
Officer Hare was supposed to transport the woman to police headquarters and then to the Las Colinas Detention Center in Santee for questioning. During the ride, they exchanged small talk, but as they neared the facility, Hare decided that he was going to cross a serious professional line.
Oh, you're not? What's the big fight?
As the conversation continued, the woman hinted at wanting something more intimate. Though Officer Hare knew the interaction was being recorded and tried to steer the conversation away, he failed to clearly reject her advances, blurring professional boundaries in a serious way.
I'll tell you after. Hold on. can hear you now. Don't say that right now. No, I said don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now. What's going on?
Officer Hare asked the woman what she was doing in the back seat, then suspiciously turned off his body camera as the cruiser slowed down. GPS data later revealed the vehicle turned into a dark residential street near Las Colinas Detention Center and stopped around 1:34 a.m. Hare entered the back seat with the woman, only to accidentally lock himself inside. And in about 20 minutes later, his deeply unprofessional conduct would be exposed.
Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. 114 yellow. We're code 4. Everything just went wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my camera off. She's code 4? She's code 4. Okay. Yeah, let me turn this off real quick. I do not purpose.
So I have a second time search. Do you have anything on you might post and harm me? Any personal or anything? Just say so.
Yeah, you're right. Not so much. Not so much.
Better?
Do you have any gloves?
Ah, excuse me.
It's hard. My life, how I can switch to recover. I'm gonna check shoes. You're gonna do that there. What you in case I shoes levels?
I can do the shoes later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the shoes
Thank you.
later.
I know you can't.
Both Officer Hare and the woman initially claimed no inappropriate contact occurred in the back seat. However, in a later police interview, the woman said Hare told her he wanted to connect after she dealt with her arrest. She also mentioned he asked to meet after her release, though she never followed through. The San Diego Police Department later released a video of Hare reenacting the incident for investigators, but it was far from unconvincing.
Do you mind just showing us?
How you did it? So then I was like this, and then you want me to see how she was laying down, or?
How you ended up inside?
So yeah, so she was laying down, her face was over there, and then I was just like kind of right here. I was like, hey, well, at first I was like, hey, wake up. I was like, hey, you okay? Blah blah blah. She did like, so her head was facing towards that way, and then so this is when I was shaking her, and then this is when I went in. But then I don't know if I had my hand like this, and then something like that happened, and I kicked it with my foot like that, and then I was in, and then I was waking her up like this. I was like this, waking her up. While I was waking her up, I hear the door click behind me.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, I was like this. And then, when I found out the door was clicked behind me, I positioned myself like this. And I already knew that there was no door handle, but I was just like frantic. I was like, I can't get out of here.
Okay.
And then that's when she was able to sit up here. And then I told her, you can stay there, blah, blah, blah. And then I was just like hunkered down like this on my side.
So let me go to the other side, then you climb back in. Okay, go ahead.
Again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, open the door, and then as I came in like that, I was trying to wake her up. My feet wasn't this, my feet didn't get caught like that. And then when I was like waking her up, that's when I noticed that this door closed on me. And then that's when I was like frantic trying to open the door, but I know there's no door opener. And then from then she was able to. So I was like this majority of the time. I was trying to get her up because her face was right here.
Okay.
Right here, and then I was trying to like wake her up to get her up. And then next thing you know, I hear the door close on me. I was frantic. I was looking, and then that's when she started to kind of like, I guess, wake up or get dazed off, whatever. And then that's when I asked her like, "Hey, are you having a hard time breathing?" She said, "No." "Do you need medics?" "No." I was like, "Okay, all right, just stay right there." And then that's when I was trying to open the door.
Okay.
And then that's when I went on D2.
All right, you can jump up. That's your butt.
The department tested Hare's clothing for semen and found traces on his belt. On September the 14th, Officer Hare resigns from the force. In a bizarre case, a sheriff's deputy was caught after overdosing on the very substance he had confiscated from a suspect earlier during his shift.
Wake up, bro!
The guy said was off-white substance and foil.
On October the 24th, 2023 in Sacramento, California, on-duty Sheriff's Deputy Marvin Morales was found unresponsive in the restroom of the Central Division Station. The responding officer had to act fast in a race against time to save his colleague.
Yes, where my car's at. First Norcan apply, he's coming too. Leave that door open. Morales, you good?
My radio is dead.
Huh?
My radio is dead.
Get his vest off. Straighten his leg. Straighten his leg.
Yep.
Hey, take this Morales. Morales. Hey, Morales. Hey, drag him out. Drag him out. Drag him out. Drag him out. Hey, first Norcan's applied already. Hey, his gun's still in there. Morales. Leave that door open so it airs out. Because I don't know what else is in there. Leave that door open for fire. I got it. Put a trash can out there.
Rouse. Wake up, bud.
Come on. I got a second one if you need it. I hit him one already on his left nostril.
Give him another one.
And that's when he came to. That's when he came to when they pulse. How's it got pulse? Still got breathing?
Huh? Breathing. He's got pulse.
That's his car. That's my car. I came to use the restroom. I thought he was in there taking a poop, and as soon as I opened the door, he's leaning against the corner. So I ran back and got my Norcan.
With a lighter in his hand and a glass pipe nearby, it appeared to be a possible overdose. But at that moment, the officers focused solely on giving Deputy Morales immediate medical aid, doing everything they could do to save their colleague.
There we go, there we go. Come on, buddy.
There you go. Wake up, bud.
There you go.
Wake up.
Come on, Mark. Come on.
Wake up, bud.
Come on. Come on, man.
Wake up, Ross.
Wake up, Ross.
Wake up. There you go.
There you go. Hey, do you want to roll into the recovery at all?
What's up?
You want to start rolling into the recovery at all?
No,
Just because of all the mucus from giving him that?
we'll keep him like this because he's breathing. He's got a pulse.
Come on, Mark. Come on, breathe. Come on, bud.
Come on, Marvin.
Mark. Come on, bud.
Yeah, starting to rub. Not gonna help him.
One more. Fourth dose.
She was leaning against. I ran out to the car, got my Norcan, came back, I gave him the first dose, and then someone else came and dragged him out of there.
Good.
Come on, Mark. Snap out of it, buddy. Snap out of it. Snap out of it.
Come on, Mark. Yeah, however long I've been locked. Come on, Mark. Yeah.
We're here, Ken.
You said strong pulse?
Don't worry about that later.
Strong pulse.
We're only about his vessel right now.
You get strong pulse, respiration is appear to be similar.
How many more of our can't
He's got 4 in him right now.
Come on, Mark. Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, Mark.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Lift his head up a little bit.
Come on, you're good, bro. Come on, man.
Get his airway straight.
Four already?
Yeah.
Come on, Mark.
Wake up, Mark. Wake up. Come on.
Hey, they're coming up. All right.
Cool.
Come on, Mark. I'm gonna try to wake up one more time.
Dan, you're done with that?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. There we go.
Hey, take this. I'm going to the ambulance, Mark.
Come on, Mark. Come on.
Come on, Mark.
I see you.
There you go.
Keep breathing, man. Stay with us. You're good. You're good.
Keep breathing.
I would say,
come on.
Pulse still strong.
Still breathing. Still breathing.
Yep.
Come on, Mark.
come on, bud.
Come on, Mark.
There you go. There you go.
Was there anything around him at all there?
What's that?
Yeah, there's a pipe in there.
What's up?
I saw a
Pipe.
pipe. It's sitting right there now.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
There we go, Mark.
Keep breathing, bud.
Keep breathing, Marvin.
Come on, Mark.
You're good, man.
Come on, dude. You're gonna be okay. You're good.
Come on. Hey.
All right. There we go.
Keep breathing. There you go.
Let's go.
There we go.
Come
He's
on.
coming to a little bit more.
Yeah.
Seems like it's starting to
Pulse
kick
is
in
still
better.
strong.
Come on, Marvin. Come on. Come on.
Is it rapid at all, or does it feel like it's normal?
Nah, it's rapid.
Okay.
What's up, guys? He's been down for about 5-6 minutes now, 4 doses of minutes of Narcan.
Good idea.
Strong radial. He's got some light respiration. Okay. Out of consciousness the whole time. So you guys got any issues? No, we found a fight.
The officers checked the officer's vehicle for confiscated drugs as they tried to investigate the strange incident.
Nope.
Do we want to put masks on? If it's been all been there for a while, or?
Hey, Alex said it was in a glove.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
There's a couple more gloves up there.
I felt those. It doesn't look like anything's in it.
That one's empty.
Nah, I'm not seeing anything in the box.
No, I
Didn't
checked that
didn't
one.
feel like there was anything in them. Not that one.
Would probably not be in this ticket though.
Actually, shine light over here, Sarge.
Something in that one.
Damp, but they don't feel. Don't feel anything on that one. I don't see any other gloves floating around in there, do you?
No.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would have.
I wouldn't think so, but
Unless he already booked it. Hey.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor?
What do you mean?
Or actually, I'll have.
What do you mean?
Pull up his last call that he was on and see if he already logged anything in RMS for it. I'm surprised we haven't done that, and if we're not finding it, he could have already possibly booked it.
I was like, he was on a 415 family, and it didn't say anything about Joe.
No, he was on a. He collected dope at like 6:30-ish.
Okay, so he's unfortunately feeling after that.
Because we could check fingerprinting, right?
Yeah. Let me grab my small light because I haven't seen anything. He said what was relayed to me is the last he saw was it went into a glove and into the trunk.
Right before.
Into a glove and in the trunk?
Yeah. The guy told him it was according to the updates.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Let's say it's not in his pockets, maybe?
Well, that's going to be the next check.
But I don't see anything loose.
You want to re-pat down the gloves here? I'm not feeling anything in them. Because it said it was foil, so I know there should be a little squishiness to them. Yeah, nothing on this side.
Yeah,
I unlocked it so we can check that side.
driver's side.
This is odd. It's a little odd.
Well, didn't have it.
No. No, you got from him that the last you saw was that he put it in the glove and tossed it in the trunk, right?
Yeah, that's what the dog said last time. Last time we saw it, it was good.
Well, I mean,
Unless you ever close
That's fine.
I mean,
So that's why I have them checking in hopes that he already logged it in.
did they cite somebody for it?
Yeah. So it should have gotten booked. Or it should be floating around somewhere. That's my thing. I'm still rolling hot since we're still looking around in his car.
In RMS, but in the call it says he secured the meth in the hatch of his patrol car.
Yeah.
So
But there's nothing in RMS.
Okay.
When I looked at property reports.
he said foil with,
In a glove, right?
did he specify?
I mean,
First aid.
There's
kit.
nothing in
we
it.
just like, how often do we just get rid of dope?
But he cited
Yes,
him.
it's documented though. Yeah, you're right.
But he cited him.
You're right.
Oh.
You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, although that might just be an old busted pipe because there was no mention of a pipe in the call.
Yeah, but there's glass right here and there's foil. Or there's not foil, but there's...
Yeah, it might just be an old pipe, Sarge.
Huh?
So that might just be an old pipe. I'll toss it in there, but that's literally just a shattered pipe.
Well, I mean, is that what it was? It was foil,
It
right?
said what the guy said was meth, so it was off-white substance and foil.
No mention of a pipe, though.
No.
In the early stages of the investigation, it was revealed that Deputy Marvin Morales had confiscated narcotics wrapped in tinfoil from someone he encountered earlier in his shift. Piece by piece, the story began to unravel.
What's up, bro? What's good? You okay? You having a lot of fun out here, bro?
Yeah. We got new sunglasses.
Oh, yeah?
So let's get a haircut. Watch your hand, bro. Let's go for it. How you out, bro? Yeah. You were dancing at the same time, right? Yeah. You promised to be your best dancer. Who? You. Yeah. You promised to be your best dancer. Yeah, definitely. What's up? I gotta go back to downtown, dance there. They're all waiting for me. Last time I went to the stadium was about to start. We were about to pass out the other night though. You was on that 30. Oh yeah? Yeah. Is that what that foil is right there in your pocket? Be real with it. Just be real. Yeah. Yeah? Could be. Could be, is it? I think it is. I don't know. Yeah? Yeah, not for now. So you could either hand it over or I could put you in cuffs and pick it out your pocket next to you. It's not illegal. Not in one of your little pockets. What? No, you hit it. Huh? You hit it, bro? I'm giving you a chance to hand it over. You have to? So I hand it to you and then what? your bag? I'm with that star right there. Right there.
You know how it goes, man.
Empty your pockets. Oh, I thought you good. No, you ain't good, dog. You want that you almost passed out last week. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did, dude. You were about to Narcan you. Nah, that wasn't me, sir. No, that female deputy from last week? I didn't go there. You want me to do my job? That is stop doing this stuff, man. You want to line up the station with the stand up? I think it's good. Okay. Huh? Yeah, I gotta make sure everything is up to date. Lodge it out. So come here quick. What is this? What exactly is this? Pistol. Pistol? Yeah. Think so. Oh, you just been chasing the dragon, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You got fun? Hey, Dan, I'm gonna give you a citation for this, okay? After, bro. Otherwise, you're gonna be here, keep doing the same shit, okay? I wouldn't do the same shit. You was, bro. But last time I saw you tweaking on the grass back there.
While Deputy Morales was being treated at the hospital, officers searched his clothing for any illegal substances and made a shocking discovery that deepened the growing suspicion around the incident.
My mom just texted me and telling her, she's like,
Feeling
"Hold
it?
on, the hospital to call me." I said, "Tell her to get fetch."
Yeah. Yep.
Don't. You wouldn't have done something maybe different? You wouldn't have done, nothing would have been done different. You probably, you couldn't have done anything.
Yeah, you can send you. We're over here. We're in room 23.
Okay.
It's left pen, cargo pocket.
You found something?
Yeah.
So, there. Okay.
The glove that what caused this to him, that exposure, it was a foil that they pulled off of from a call. And I think you can feel the foil in there. Yeah. I don't want to throw it up, get us all exposed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. It happens quick. So I'm always worried about, so many times I search people with no gloves, not even thinking, and it's fuck,
all lucky.
Like that one cop in SoCal, he was exposed to it. They were just getting rid of some that they found, and he wasn't touching with no gloves, and boom, hit him. He fell out right there.
Right out, dude. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that fentanyl thing.
Yeah.
Supposedly if you ingest it,
it's transdermal.
Your skin will absorb, absorb it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much.
I know that's the concentration.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Well,
Like the stuff they get in the hospitals is micrograms, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
Out here it's in grams. So it's, I mean,
And
1 gram is enough to screw somebody else.
Yeah.
It's good. Fentanyl all the time.
Well, I mean,
Like a Like
You know what I mean.
yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Just like a tiny speck.
Yeah.
It's
Like a minimal fraction of your pinky nail. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Like I really am surprised it doesn't happen more often.
Yeah.
You know?
You guys are like, especially if you're finding somebody.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. Yeah.
Alright, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Yeah. I'm just saying. I mean, it's one of those things, man. How many people we contact, how many people we find.
Mm-hmm.
I search people with no gloves all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have time.
Well, most of the time I do.
Will you guys be carrying our pen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got it. I'm glad you're all right, man.
What's his name? So,
This guy right there.
you're so popular, babe. Anything else? I don't think he's going to join home today or tomorrow.
Oh, really?
They're probably gonna monitor.
I don't think so.
Wow.
Check him in.
Did they double check his head, make sure he didn't have a bump on the back?
Yeah, the CT looked good. I was
Okay,
asking
good.
like if the toilet is like next to the wall because I think he brushed his head.
Oh.
Here.
Was he in the hallway bathroom or in the lobby?
Yeah, the hallway bathroom. The one in the front lobby.
Yeah, the front lobby.
Yeah. That one that you buzz your way in through.
So it only has, it is against the wall.
Yeah.
Come in.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright, doctor has sent you for discharge. I took over for you.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good.
Took over for you, so I'll be sending you home, okay, sir?
The investigation revealed that Deputy Morales had smoked some of that he had confiscated using a glass pipe. It was also uncovered that on 2 occasions in August, he cited individuals for drug paraphernalia but lied about disposing of the items. Deputy Marvin Morales resigned from the force. While Marvin's secret was uncovered quickly, officers had a harder time getting to the truth about State Trooper Sarah Claassen, who tried to hide her involvement after the crash and made efforts to avoid taking responsibility.
So I'm just going to run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay.
Not at all. I was slow in here, and then maybe like 20 miles an hour on it.
No. I think she has something on board. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor, so right now you are under arrest, okay?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put your hand behind your back.
On March the 1st, 2025 in Washington, dispatch received a distressing 911 call from someone who had just been involved in a car accident.
Emergency. Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Are you at Village Parkway and SR 240?
Yes.
Are you injured at all?
No.
Okay. And it said you were in a Kia, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Did you hit a motorcycle?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Do you see if that person's injured or breathing?
I think everybody's okay. Let me get on and check. No, there's definitely somebody injured. Possibly fatality. I'm gonna go check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know if they're breathing.
Yeah, we have no pulse on I believe a pedestrian. I can. Yes, I'm a first responder.
You are a first responder?
Yes, I am.
If you want to start CPR, we can definitely get that going.
Okay, I'm gonna start CPR.
The officers reached the scene of the incident and met with the witness, 35-year-old Sarah Claassen, who had reported the crime. But something in her story seemed off from the get-go.
We are out on 240 at Village Parkway with a likely fatal collision. State started taking it, but then realized that one of the involved drivers is an off-duty state trooper.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Do you want to talk over here real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm Steve. I'm with the traffic unit. So, just, I know this is probably uncomfortable, but we're just gonna, treat this like as if it was anything else, and we want to figure out what was going on. Just, just in order to rule anything out.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously, it's just as important to rule everything out as it is to confirm everything. So, I'm just getting here, so I know you already answered some questions from the other guys, but generally, what happened? And
So I went and picked up a Domino's pizza.
Okay.
I was turning left in here. I live right over there on Wild Canyon Way.
Okay.
I saw what I thought was a car with one headlight out.
Okay.
Right just past where the reflective sign is, that white one.
Okay, sure.
And so I was already slowing in the turn lane and saw him there, and I was like, I got enough time.
Okay.
I turned, and as soon as I turned, just felt the boom.
Okay. So as you're turning, you thought he was further away?
No, he was definitely past that reflective sign when I saw him.
Okay.
And then, like I say, I thought it was a car with a headlight out. I didn't realize it was a motorcycle. I didn't realize the rate of speed they were going at.
So did you think he was going pretty quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Because from that reflective sign, it's kind of, I live here, so
sure.
That's always my, general rule. If they're past that sign, then you got plenty of time if you're already slowing to turn in.
Gotcha.
And
so based on making this turn and numerous times that you know how to judge that distance.
Yeah.
The victim, a 20-year-old motorcyclist, did not survive the accident. But the cause of the accident remained unclear from Sarah's responses. As officers questioned Sarah and asked her to perform a routine sobriety test, her reply took them completely by surprise.
You're probably aware, we're just gonna run this like normal. So I'm just gonna run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay, all right. What about the PBT? You willing to do a voluntary PBT?
I don't want to do any tests based on the
Understood.
circumstances.
What about, obviously you just gave me a verbal statement. Are you willing to write down a statement on paper?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me go grab a statement form, and I'll let you fill that out, and then I know you want to get out of here, so we'll do that. That way we just kind of lock everything in for today. So
sounds good.
All right, just give me a few minutes here.
No worries.
Yep. Here is the statement forms. Once I got here, you're probably gonna need a clipboard or something, aren't you?
Yeah, no, you're good. I'll just write on the hood if that's okay.
I'll have you stay away from the vehicle just to keep that. But let me grab you a clipboard. That's my bad.
No worries.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions for me at this point?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'll just be over here, so just flag me down once you're done with that.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you for completing that for me. I'll just read through it real quick. So before I read it, I don't know that this was ever clarified. You're in the turn lane. You're turning. Was there any other traffic coming?
So there was a car behind him. I thought it was a car with a headlight out. It was coming this way. Like I say, it was right at that white sign. So it's kind of my gauge on when I turn. But I was slowing, and then saw there was a car there, turned, and then just literally out of nowhere just ran inside me.
Okay, so there was a car in front?
No, behind him.
Behind him.
Yeah,
okay.
so
Do you know how far?
It was kind of hard to, I would probably say maybe 50 feet behind him, because I could see two headlights on that one on this one. They were at the white light, or the white sign, sorry. And then when I saw that, I was like, there's a row of cars coming. One's got a headlight out, so they probably can't see well, so maybe they're driving slower or whatever. But yeah, once I saw they were only at the white sign, I was like, I got time to turn.
Okay.
And as soon as I turned, it was boom, right in the...
Okay.
Just as I almost completed my turn.
Okay, so you're almost finished with your turn?
Yeah, I was kind of see where the point of impact was.
Sure.
I guess in the daylight it's easier to see if they're going faster, but I looked and saw like one light and I was like, we're past the white sign. I'm good to turn. But I don't know how fast they were going or what, but it definitely wasn't like it wasn't like I was trying to squeak in at all. Like there was plenty of room.
You thought you had plenty of time, not that you had to gun it or anything.
No, not at all. I was slowing here and then maybe like 20 miles an hour when I made the turn.
Okay, so you slowed down to 20 and then...
Oh, yeah, because I go left here, so it's... And you gotta stop the lights, or it's sign... I don't want to stop, but at least a rolling slow down, I mean, you're not gonna make like hard turn.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I'll be honest with you. I would love to rule out impairment, but without the fields, it is hard to rule that out. Obviously, it's voluntary. I won't ask you again, but there may always be that question. Down the road.
I just rather not.
Okay.
Yeah. I know how it goes too. So.
Yeah. What do you mean? You know how it goes?
Even if there's like a little, if I had a glass on earlier or something like that, I just don't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I definitely don't feel impaired. I don't feel like there was impairment as an issue. I.
Did you have a glass of wine earlier?
Not gonna answer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just mentioned like if.
If I would have, or had,
Sarah refused to take the field sobriety test, claiming that she was just coming home after picking up a pizza and that the crash came out of nowhere. But her slurred speech and inconsistent answers raised serious doubts, prompting officers to press her further.
His bike kind of got pushed in front of your car, but was he still on the roadway? Is that kind of what happened?
Yeah, so he was right about where the car was standing there. He was maybe just a little bit to the north of him.
Okay. To the north of him.
Just like literally like a body space. There's probably blood there.
Okay.
But then I got out immediately, and there was a few people that stopped. I think the car that was behind him had stopped and started CPR, and they were standing around asking if I need gloves or something. I was like, it's not necessary right now. I'm just trying to...
Okay, and and obviously you were the only one in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have people at home, or you just...
Yeah.
Okay.
My husband's at home.
Okay.
I just went to go get the pizza.
Okay. I'm just gonna we're just kind of in a holding pattern right now, so I'll talk to my partners over there, and we'll kind of figure out how we're gonna, what's next. Just give me a couple minutes.
Do you want to grab the furrow?
No. I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
is there?
We have to.
Is there going to be enough to get a search warrant?
So yeah, I'll write it. I mean, unless you want.
What changed?
So I was just studying her. She got a couple misspelled words on here.
Okay.
She wrote sigh, and she said 100 feet. Sorry, I'm going a little fast. She estimated the distance between the guy on the motorcycle and her to be 100 feet, which that's way more than 100. That's 500 feet. She said she was almost through her turn when clearly she was at the very beginning of her turn. Her eyes are a little bit glassy, a little bit.
Those lights.
But could be, but we got to err on the side of caution.
Okay.
I do not have a great sense of smell, but I think I smelled a little bit of odor of alcohol, enough for me to say. And then I told her, I'm like, hey, we just want to rule out impairment. And by you not doing it, I'm like, I'm not going to ask you again, but I'm like, we can't rule it out. And she's like, yeah, well, if I would have had a glass of wine earlier, I know how this goes. And I said, did you have a glass of wine earlier? And she said, I'm not going to answer that. So
okay.
I think with everything, we have to. I mean, okay. I will write the search warrant. But yeah, I'm still recording. I'm still recording. I would have loved to have ruled it out.
After much deliberation, the officer reached a logical conclusion and decided to take action.
All right. So, like I said, we were really trying to rule alcohol out. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and put your hand behind your back. So we will be doing a search warrant for blood. Okay. That way there will be no questions. Do you have anything in your pockets or anything?
Yeah, nothing dangerous.
Okay. Go to Visicard for me.
I can do the breath test if you guys want me to.
Well, at this point, I think we'll just probably do the search warrant.
Okay.
I mean, when Visicard.
Just wondering what
Yeah.
cause. But yeah, if you guys want to do the breath test.
Well, so we're trying to treat this like any other incident, and
Yeah, I
typically once the opportunity kind of comes and that you say you don't want to do it, it's voluntary, and then if you want to do it,
Well, I did a voluntary breath test at the VAC, but I just didn't want to do the fields.
okay. So you wanted to submit to. I think with this, the significance of this, I think it's probably we're going to probably need a search warrant. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. I appreciate your cooperation.
No worries, of course.
But the real shock came when officers discovered that Sarah Claassen was one of their own, a Washington State trooper.
All right. So they did get a warrant for the blood, so we'll go and do that now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, your charge is vehicular homicide. Hey, thanks for coming. So yeah, I got the warrant, and then we just had just a jail clearance because she was in a crash. All right, so yeah, we're just here doing the blood draw and then the jail clearance just because you were in the crash.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just here for a clearance and then a blood draw, legal blood draw. You don't have anybody from the lab come in yet?
I called this
okay.
because you guys locked the
Gotcha.
door.
Okay, just want to make sure.
The nurse is called.
Gotcha. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. Clearly busy. That's okay. Just want to make sure they're aware. I can't imagine there's that many other people who need their blood drawn right now. It was before 8. 7:40. It's a long time. I don't want to. Yeah, if you could.
Yep.
Like we've been waiting for a while.
Nope.
This is a fatality crash.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say I called.
Yeah.
I called. He's called. Like,
Okay.
really doesn't take this long, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. Appreciate it.
Did somebody already show up for you guys?
Nope, we're waiting.
Do you have the warrant?
I do.
Can you have the tubes?
I do. You want me to hand?
Well, I'll just make sure
Okay.
that white powder's in there. Is there anything else that you wanted on there? I put the case number, her
That's
name, date
perfect.
of birth, my initials, the time.
That looks good to me. So I was instructed to take your phone as well, so that'll be in our custody. I'm not sure if they will be writing a search warrant on that, so just wanted to let you know that will be in your property.
Were any of the? Because like say when I was doing CPR, there were several other witnesses around after the collision. Did any of those guys stick around and give
I don't know.
statements?
I don't know. I believe so. Somebody made mention of a video that came out or something shortly thereafter. I don't know. I got called to the scene after.
Yeah, as a DRE.
After as a traffic investigator. Yeah. So yeah, I was a while before I got there. So a lot of those loose ends, I think the other traffic investigators kind of wrapped up. I'm just not privy to those just because I wasn't there for too long. Hey, how you doing? So she was involved with the motor vehicle crash.
What?
But she was cleared at the jail. She also is a trooper, so whatever accommodations you guys can make for that.
She was arrested in connection with the crash and booked into Benton County Jail the next day on a 72-hour hold, after which she was charged for vehicular homicide. And up next, an explosive incident would unravel a web of corruption so deep it shook the very foundation of the Rennes Police Department.
Turn around, don't. Look, you ain't in trouble yet, but you about to be if you don't turn around. I'm telling you right now.
I haven't done nothing.
I'm telling you right now, turn your around.
I haven't done nothing, bro. What you mean?
You pissed on yourself? You had to go clean up?
Man, bro, this messed up, bro.
The city of Rennes was shocked when both Police Chief John Maynard and the Assistant Police Chief suddenly resigned. Curious about the abrupt exits, the media requested their resignation letters and related emails. What they uncovered pointed to a deeper conspiracy and a troubling effort to hide the truth. One Bodycam video recorded on August 31st, 2024 revealed a disturbing incident that exposed the questionable actions and shady dealings of the police officers involved.
Hey, who's that just went in that door? Who was that just went in that door?
Oh, my friend.
Where was he at just a minute ago?
Oh, he came over.
Tell him to come out here. I can smell the so don't make me go in there. I want him to come out. 403 to 201. I believe I'm gonna have your subject over here in this house. He got up and walked inside when I got over here. He's the one that ran from you. What initially, when I do the report, what initially started looking for him? He was into
a security check on Green Meadows, and he approached me, tried to hide his face, carrying a purse on his side, suspicious purse.
Right from the start, the officers made a house call without a warrant or clear probable cause, acting purely on a hunch. As the night went on, their reasoning grew increasingly questionable and harder to justify.
We're looking for a subject that ran from us. Did he come in here?
Right here.
Come on. Man, come on out. Why you keep trying to run? Turn around.
What you talking about?
Turn around.
Man, no, you can't lock me in.
Turn around. Don't. Look, you ain't in trouble yet, but you about to be if you don't turn around. I'm telling you right now.
I haven't done nothing.
I'm telling you right now. Turn your around.
I haven't done nothing, bro. What you mean? Man, bro.
Come on.
Man, vote. Call another.
Come on.
Please, 2247.
What you trying to run for, man?
I haven't done nothing, bro. Y'all got me scared. Come on, bro. No, bro. No.
Please, for 1
No, bro. What y'all talking about, bro? That's messed up. No, bro. Man, come on, bro. Man, what you mean?
Look, you ain't being charged with nothing yet. You detained, but if you keep on, then you're going to get charged with something. So you need to calm your down.
Man, I haven't done nothing, though. Man, bro, what in the world, bro?
This ain't bro.
Yeah, that's him. Yep. How did you ain't even see me? What you talking about? Let me talk to you.
That's all I want to do is talk to you, man. So don't mess up and catch no charge. Stop right here.
How I ran? I've been over there.
Listen, I ain't stupid. I just met you over there in Green Meadows. Didn't you see my car come in?
Okay, then I walked over there.
No, you ain't walked nowhere. I did a quick turnaround and you ducked on me.
No, I haven't.
When you walked on me, you had your head down where I couldn't see
Okay, I
your
always
face.
hold my head down. Man, somebody call my grandma and my mom, bro. It's messed up. Y'all
You got anything on you
you
ain't supposed to have on you?
I got weed on me, that's it.
How much you got?
Paulo Graham.
Where's it at?
On my bag.
The officers pressed hard, using various tactics to get the young man to admit to crimes that he hadn't committed. And unfortunately, it seemed to be having an effect on him.
What's your name?
My name is Christavius Jordan. Is that you?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
21.
21.
Come on, bro. Y'all just paying me for what, bro? This not. Come on, bro. Man, it's messed up, bro. God, bro. It's all I got on me.
How much is in there?
Bro.
Just a big nugget.
Okay.
And then a couple smaller nuggets.
Man, y'all ain't even. Man, it's messed up, bro. God, bro. Man, somebody call my grandma, bro. 706. Yeah. You talking about running? You not see me run? I walked over there.
Why you hiding in the shower then?
What you mean I'm hiding in the shower? I was pissing.
You was not pissing, man.
I had
When you saw me coming up on the front porch, you turned around and walked in the house.
Okay, I went to go piss.
Mm-hmm. You think this is the first night I've done this? You think this is the first night I've done this?
Yeah, but y'all frame me for what? But it messed up, bro.
We were looking for you to talk to you and then
talk for what? I haven't done that shit. No. No, I didn't. Y'all must talk to somebody else. You not talk to me. Man, that messed up, bro.
So you just stand in random showers for no reason?
No, I was pissing.
In the shower?
I had just got done pissing.
In the shower? Well, you pissed on yourself? You had to go clean up?
Man, bro, this messed up, bro.
Got to do it for well.
Yeah.
I'm just
got a little bit of
That's all I got.
Okay, chill out, dude. Just cooperate. That's all you got. You good. Why did you, when I turned the corner up there, you take off on the corner from me? Don't even, because the other dude said that you was with you. Dude, I just told you.
I saw you. I'm not gonna lie, but
okay.
I was like, no.
But hey, listen to me, man.
I understand what you're talking about.
But we got a guy walking around with a bag, and you know all the shit that we have been having, right? Listen. Just hear me out. Just hear me out.
I understand, but
just listen. Listen to me real quick. We got all this that's been happening. Everybody, you know, they told us. Everybody's saying they keeping the bags. In the bag.
I understand.
So you get why we stopping and talking to you? Why you involved about it? Where you live at?
Stephen Street.
Stephen Street.
Just suspicious.
What's the
we
want to talk to?
And you I understand.
You didn't have to do that, right?
I understand.
Okay. You good? Where on Stephen Street you live?
With my girlfriend.
Okay.
As more officers arrived, the pressure mounted and the situation grew even worse for the innocent man.
You know you got a warrant, man? For a traffic offense?
Traffic offense?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
I don't know, whatever some kind of traffic violation. You didn't go to court or something?
She just called me. She just called me Friday and said that was thrown off. The bond letter just called me.
Okay. Well, it's still showing in the system right now, so I got to go off of that. Look, we got to confirm it first, okay?
She grabbed my money out of my pocket.
Rands, then it's simple.
Is it out of rims?
I don't know what your computer said.
I don't know.
Did y'all find
him too? Yeah, a little bit of.
I'm sure the probably already playing. Yeah, they did. Come on now. How many shooters you done had?
I understand that. We understand that.
Right. Give me just a second. Right. How many shooters you done had? And everybody, I get phone calls to everybody.
Rings 403 Central. I'm at one in custody.
Do you remember that incident happening? Like, was you with somebody?
So he's the one that ran from you. What initially, when I do the report, what initially started looking for him? He was into
it. Security check on Green Meadows, and he approached me, tried to hide his face, carrying a purse on his side, suspicious purse.
Okay.
I have the paper.
And then when you tried to contact him, that's when he took
I turned around, he sent me down around.
Okay.
I know she got right here. She called me Friday.
All right, but he was. I knew that he was in the car, right?
Yeah. But also when they found something in the car.
And then when I approached the house over there, he got up and ran in the door. Yeah. And then the guy that lives in the house told us we could come in and look for him. I went in, he was hiding in the shower in the bathroom. Yeah.
Okay, so they found like something in the car.
So was it like hard stuff like
Their plan started to take shape. They piled on false charges, guilt-tripped the man, and pushed him to confess, despite having no real reason to investigate him in the first place. As time passed, it became clear that their actions were less about justice.
I'm not going to sit here and say that mistakes don't happen on everybody's part. And I can tell you that the warrant that he has nothing to do with the other charge. The one where they supposedly moved to 9-month because he hasn't been in court on that yet. So therefore he wouldn't be on probation even if he was guilty. This is a probation warrant. And the date of birth matches. But I want to see the warrant. That's what I'm trying to find. Yeah. No, he should.
Every time I put on my Georgia State Patrol, in the same mistake. Other brother. He ran my name.
Who was it that was driving on a permit? One of y'all was driving on a learner's permit.
It was the I don't know.
Is that what it was for?
Mm-hmm. It was you were put on probation for driving on a learner's permit.
Yeah.
All right, so. And then that was back in 2023. Do you remember that?
I paid that off. She paid it off.
Oh yeah, I paid it off. And we got stuck with the person that was taking out money at the probation. I paid it off.
Well, if it was in 2023, I'm pretty sure that person's already gone. Because this is stuff that I was learning about.
No, it was. I didn't pay nothing last year. I paid before 2000. I paid before. I didn't pay nothing last year. It was 2000.
But what you see is a 2023 citation.
That's what Missy's got for the.
But we have.
The same citation of Georgia State Patrol.
What's your brother's middle name?
He was in the car. He went driving.
So the person on this warrant is Tavon. Is your middle name Tavon?
And the brother was his favorite. They had to go ahead and put him handcuffed, but they had to go on his paper.
Okay. He's here with you. We're going to find out. This is going to help us out a lot. I just knew that when I heard them say probation, I was like, no, it ain't that charge. It's got to be something different. It's right here.
I know they don't. Like I'm not. This right here, they kept me.
That's what it was charged with.
That was paid off.
Oh, where's the truck? That been paid off.
No, that paid off.
Oh, you did call them? Okay. All right.
So we're waiting on the probation to verify, okay?
We're doing everything we can.
Yes,
probation check. $260
to release the warrant and close this case.
What you got?
I mean, I'm not taking the money.
Give me here.
It could be 3 thirds, 1 third.
What you got? I'll pay the rest. Give me here.
She said give you money. You can't give me the whole one.
The officer's actions crossed a serious legal and ethical line. This blatant abuse of power and extortion would not stay hidden for long and was bound to bring consequences for the corrupt officers involved.
How much?
260. 260, right?
She changed it to September.
I think it was.
Because he ain't usually here. So,
got your camera on, right?
I do.
Alright. And I'm going to leave something until I post her I got money. I'll send her an email showing her I got money. Alright? I'm going to get the money and take it to my people. In the morning, I'll tax off today. So I can load it. I'm just going to her. Take the warrant out. Go home.
Because you got to
get my money now. You no trouble. If somebody else gets out, you can have a warrant. But it's hard, okay? Go home and don't get in no trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you're hard when you take that. I just pay I was going to call you whatever.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
445 859
After a subsequent internal investigation revealed clear violations of protocol and potential criminal misconduct, both Police Chief John Maynard and the Assistant Police Chief were forced to resign from the force. The next incident exposed how a cruel officer misused his authority to manhandle an elderly individual.
I need you to sign with your finger. It's not an admission of guilt. You're just signing saying you'll take care of the citation for a ticket. We are not arguing about this, okay?
I want to show you.
We argue in court. I don't want to take you to jail.
I'm ready to go to jail.
You ready to go to jail?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Like that.
Sit down.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
Look at his head.
112 Hefner, roll me fire and incident of supervisor.
On the 27th of October 2024, an officer in Oklahoma responded to a minor collision at an intersection. There, he encountered Lich Vu, an elderly driver trying to understand why he was being ticketed. Despite the officer's explanations, it became evident that Lich was struggling to comprehend the situation, leading to noticeable frustration on both sides.
The way that your vehicle was located, I'll have to write you a ticket for improper U-turn. Whenever you complete a U-turn,
I didn't U-turn.
Hold on. Whenever you complete a U-turn, you're supposed to be as far to that corner as possible. Okay?
No, see, they have another car in front of her. That's why, I cannot parking behind her.
Okay. Well, you are required to go as far away between. You're not supposed to be between any cars. You're supposed to be against that curb line. Okay? I need you to sign with your finger. It's not an admission of guilt. You're just signing saying you'll take care of the citation for a ticket. You're promising saying that you'll take care of it at a later date, whether that be in court or if you take care of it outside of court.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm writing and issuing you a citation for improper U-turn. Yes, sir.
She's hitting me and I got a citation.
I'm not writing a ticket for her hitting you. Okay?
No, she hitting me. You see the...
I'm not writing a ticket.
You see the evidence. No.
Okay. I don't think that you're understanding what I'm saying here, okay?
I understand. I told you. The car in front of her can hurt to the bigger and she didn't turn.
Whenever you make a U-turn,
I didn't make a U-turn.
Sorry. Let me clarify, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever you enter a little intersection thing like that, you are not allowed to go side by side next to a car, okay?
Lich, clearly frustrated yet composed, attempted to explain his side, only to be interrupted repeatedly. Eventually, tensions escalated further, though nothing justified what happened next.
Hey, you are the police.
Yes.
So you know
okay.
How many cars?
We are done, sir? No. We're done arguing about this, okay?
I don't think so.
We are not we are not arguing about this, okay?
I want to show you.
We argue in court. We argue in court.
You take the phone and...
We argue in court.
No,
we don't argue on the side of the road. We argue in court. Yes, that's how it works. Because if not, if you don't sign this, you go to jail. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't want to take you to jail.
I'm ready to go to jail.
You ready to go to jail?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Okay, that involves impounding your car too.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a ticket also?
Yes.
Your tag's expired?
Yes.
So you're good to get out of here?
Okay.
There's a report. I'll get to you guys in a second. Wait there. So, this is the ticket.
Right.
There's a date at the bottom that you have to take care of it by. And then below that, there's a phone number, website, address. One of the three will tell you how and where to take care of it.
Okay.
And then there is a case number right there. Has everyone's person, vehicle, and insurance information on it, okay?
Okay. So now I guess I'll just get my insurance to go after or take care of it?
Yeah, just call the insurance, give them the case number.
Thank you, sir. I'm so sorry.
112.
Go ahead.
Can you roll me another unit? I got this guy up here and a supervisor. He's refusing to sign a ticket. And he's wanting to go to jail.
My husband, we stay here waiting for those children. We're not U-turn.
Okay, it doesn't matter about a U-turn or whatever. That lane,
and I heard,
you can't.
she hit us.
I understand that, but you're not. You see where that car's at? Whenever you enter that area, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to leave any space at all. You're not supposed to leave any space at all.
You see that two car?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
I am the top
way
car.
where your vehicle was located, your vehicle was...
Litch was doing his best to explain his side, but the officer, clearly frustrated, continually cut him off. Instead of showing patience, the officer lashed out, taking his frustration out on the elderly man. Despite Litch's age and frailty, he didn't care about the force he used, fully aware that the aggression could easily have cost Litch his life.
Sit up!
No.
You sit up! Get on the ground!
No, see, sir. No.
The officer seemed to care so little about the elderly man he had just hurt. It was clear he hadn't thought twice about the potential consequences of his aggression. Instead of offering assistance or concern, he remained indifferent to Litch's state, even as the elderly man lay incapacitated. In the end, the arresting officer was placed on administrative leave after causing Litch Vu to lose consciousness and suffer serious injuries, including brain bleed and a fractured neck. And not only elderly individuals, even defenseless pets were not spared by a psycho officer in this next case.
Smooth dog. I'm here talking to the officer that my dog. My dog is completely blind and completely deaf. There is many other
tactics. You want to talk or you want to tell me how to do the job? I'm more happy to talk to you.
On the 19th of May 2024, a police officer responded to a call about a stray dog named Teddy. A neighbor had found Teddy, a Shih Tzu mix, wandering in her backyard after he had escaped from his fenced yard. In the small town of Sturgeon, with just 900 residents, where the police also handled animal control duties, the neighbor called them for help. Despite several minutes of trying, the officer was unable to capture Teddy. Then he did something shocking.
Neck's broken. There you go. Put your head in there. Put your head in there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go. I'm not gonna let you bite me. You're looking all afraid. There we go. He's getting there. Come on, baby. Something you up. I'm gonna take you to get help. Gotcha. Nope, don't have you. There you go. Got it. You smooth dog. Gotcha. Don't let you bite me. Snap out, it's getting a little sensitive. There you go. Come on. Come on.
Returning to his car, the officer appeared to retrieve a box before driving away as though nothing had happened. He later met Teddy's owner, who was heartbroken to learn that his pet was gone.
I'm here talking to the officer, the dog, who is the person who found my dog and called joint communication, and I have spoke with her, and she has stated that the dog, she fed him, gave him water, and he was not a pet, and she was just waiting, which nobody ever contacted her after she called joint communication, at which time I went outside.
I can respond to that. I'll tell you why we didn't call her.
Was my dog a correct to you or anyone else? Sir?
No, I'm gonna show you something.
What is your name?
I'm gonna show you something.
Your number, sir?
My guy, I'm gonna show you something. Come here.
May I have your officer?
I'll answer your questions. Come here.
Officer Woodson.
Come here.
May I have your badge number?
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you why we didn't call her.
That dog was, this is to be known on record, my dog is completely blind and completely deaf.
My guy, look at this.
13 pounds.
What does that say right there? Does it say no contact? She said don't call her. Now, if you want to talk, I'll talk to you happily.
That's not how you handle a situation. If a dog is a threat to a person and harms a person or shows immediate threat, that's when you use force. There is many other
Do you want
tactics.
to talk or you want to tell me how to do the job? I'm more than happy to talk to you.
Job.
I'm more than happy to talk to you.
There's no talking. You already took care of it. You handled it very poorly. Also, I like to be on the record that you told me whatever on the phone when I called about this situation. Hopefully your calls are recorded when I called in.
Do you want me to respond to anything? Or you just want to sit here and lecture me? I respond to a situation. All I have is information in hand, correct? All I have is information in hand. I see a dog that is walking around blindly. I don't know the dog's blind.
You didn't try to whistle?
Can I respond? Yes, I tried. I have a whole team in contact me trying to contact him. I had a little leash out too trying to catch a dog. How am I supposed to know the dog is simply, that's his medical condition? Do I know your dog?
A dog, unless
do I know your dog?
You are a person.
You know, that is not how this works.
It's not.
That is not how this works.
We shall find out, sir.
You sure can.
I'm gonna do my stuff.
Well, are you trying to have a conversation or you just want to keep on
no conversation. I guess if you're one,
I'm trying to speak to you.
Citation.
Am I not trying to speak to you? Do I have my citation book out? Is there a pen in my hand? Am I not trying to respond to you? I'm not trying to ease the situation over. It's a situation. I don't enjoy dogs. My God, all I had was a dog with a condition I don't know anything about it. I am sorry this happened. I'm not happy I had a dog. I got dogs myself. How am I supposed to know the dog's condition?
You wear a camera?
I got a camera on this recording, but I'm asking you, how am I supposed to know the dog's condition?
Upon hearing that Teddy was completely blind and deaf, the officer showed no remorse and even defended his actions, claiming that they were justified. This response only added to the owner's devastation.
I understand how to make a dog respond.
Lethal is last resort. You can use a taser, you can use a lasso. There's many other.
Where's the taser? I had a lasso.
Other ways.
I had a lasso. I was using a lasso.
And did you feel harmed when you were trying to catch him?
Did I ever say I felt harmed? Did I feel threatened?
Exactly.
But you're not listening. You're not listening. You're trying to argue, but I'm just simply trying to talk to you.
Did he harm anybody when
I responded to a situation? Do you want to speak, or do you just want to sit here and try to lecture me? I'm not trying to lecture you. I'm not saying you're a bad dog owner. I'm saying I have information I have it on hand. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sorry it happened to you. I'm sorry I had to do it. That's all I'm saying here. I'm not saying you're a bad owner. You don't see me writing a citation for a dog at large, do you? I'm not. It's a situation, buddy. I'm with you.
Your authority.
What authority? I went and responded to a dog I thought had a medical issue.
I live by rules and regulations.
How was I supposed to know the dog didn't get hit by a car?
I lived by rules of engagement for 12 years.
How did I know the dog didn't get hit by a car?
Proper way.
Huh? How did I know the dog didn't get hit by a car?
Did you get hit by a car?
How did I not know that? How did I not know somebody didn't just throw the dog out? How was I supposed to know any of that?
Because you're supposed to, if you are a dog, to get the dog, then you're supposed to catch them, man. You're not supposed to.
You did not hear me say I attempted that. That was my first step.
You take them to the pound.
We don't have a humane society here.
So what is your procedure?
What is my procedure? We have a pound up there. And what if I put the dog in there and it was a medical emergency and the dog was bleeding internally? Then it's just sitting there suffering. And then y'all be on me about the dog suffering.
So
how was I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? We don't have a freaking animal
like everybody else. It was on there for an hour before you responded and You're supposed to put it online, put the dog in back. I have everything on my phone.
Okay.
When the lady posted it to let me know it was lost and everything.
So it was online for an hour, so I didn't know about it.
Oh, it's all on Facebook.
Okay.
It's all on search.
That's fine.
And the lady has stated that there was no cause for that. There was no reason for it.
She stated afterwards.
She stated afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, she stated afterwards.
I understand that.
And you could put them in back. And you can put them online,
if I can catch him,
if you can't find them,
if I can catch him, I can find him.
A squealing dog insinuates pain. He was not squealing.
Okay. You think all dogs squeal when they're in pain?
Most dogs squeal when they're in pain.
Not all, but most. Okay.
Most squeal when they're in pain.
Yeah. I'm not denying that. Yes, everything squeals when they're in pain.
Teddy posed no threat, a fact his owner emphasized, but the officer refused to acknowledge any wrongdoing.
I can handle it, dog. If a dog was put down for the proper reason.
Okay.
It's the reason that you went about
you're
your
living
authority.
in the world that you know all the conditions.
To pull out a weapon.
But you know all the conditions of the dog. That's what I don't have.
He was not aggressive to a person, and he was not a harm to anybody.
Okay, why was your dog not put in the house then, buddy?
He was in a kennel. He escaped from it. I just went to Colombia.
Okay, and where did I find the dog?
How do I know? You did not make any attempt to do anything properly besides lethal force.
What did I do properly?
Lethal force.
So you weren't there.
What you went to.
You weren't there, but you know I did everything wrong.
So did the dog seen it? Or
show me a taser. Do I got a taser? You don't have a taser.
Your hands are probably fine. You whistled to it, didn't respond. You go up to it.
Have you ever really worked with an injured dog?
Have you had dog training?
Have you ever worked with an injured dog?
Yes. We get dog training in the military and at my work.
I'm military too, high speed.
And so, so therefore, you should know a dog that's showing aggression,
I know what aggressive dog is.
All that, and that dog does not show any of those sorts. He shows confusion with his head sideways, walking side to side.
And as military, you know you read the signs you have on hand. Without all the material, can you read a simple, peaceful dog? No, you cannot. How was I supposed to know the dog was blind and just confused? How was I supposed to know any of that?
By attempting to get close to him.
I did attempt.
Using an object, which is always taught to use an object.
I literally
that way, if
just
the dog
showed you
comes at you, you said you've taken training. The first thing they teach you is to, when a dog comes at you, to put an object in front of them, and they will bite on any object you put in front of them. That's the training that they put out. So you take an object and you touch him and you see how he responds.
All right. Y'all good?
No, we're not good.
I'm still sorry it happened to you, brother.
We're not good.
All right. Have a better night. Have a better night.
The officer continued to make excuses, even suggesting the dog might have rabies. He claimed it was acting strangely and showing signs of possible injuries, which he described as rabid behavior. However, it was clear the dog was already incapacitated and posed no threat. Unfortunately, the officer faced no disciplinary action and was defended by city officials who stated he acted within his authority. Teddy's owner has since filed a lawsuit seeking justice.